And a special warm welcome to the Lenham representative, Councillor Michael Ballard. So welcome to you. Before the public discussion, we just got reports by the police and rural warden. And the Martin Chairman's not actually here.
Yeah, I give apologies. So the crime report, since the last meeting, there have been 5 crimes reported. One was theft of a pedal bike, but the person who witnessed the theft shouted out and the thief dropped the bike, so the bike was recovered. There was 2 thefts from motor vehicles, production of a controlled Class B drug, that's an ongoing investigation, and then there was criminal damage to a property, which was a domestic issue. That's all.
I think someone's smoking controlled Class B out in a car park. Yeah. But anyway, right, I'll just open it to the public now. Has anyone got anything? Any questions for the public on the floor?
Shall I close that door?
It adds a bit of real life. Okay then, as we've got a bit of time, what I'd like to do is introduce Yasmin Gordon, who's the Maidstone Borough Council Parish Liaison Officer. Would you just like to say a few words?
Yeah, firstly, thank you very much for having me this evening. I'll keep it short and sweet. I came into post on the 21st of December. My role came about through the Parish Charter because the communication lines between the Borough Council and parishes was existing in some areas but lacking in others. So hopefully we can get them all up to the same standard in the communication lines and information sharing can get better. Stemming from that, I do have 3 key areas. So that's around planning, development and environmental protection. Leisure, that's not one of them. Leisure and culture, and also open spaces, really. So they're the key main areas that I'll be focusing on, but my day-to-day remit comes about through parishes. So if there's anything that the clerk needs on that in terms of she doesn't know who to get hold of in planning, then I can link them in. I can also do the legwork and find out the information and pass it through that way and hopefully speed up, saving sitting in customer services for 20 minutes and actually not getting anywhere. And that's pretty much how it's working currently. There's loads of other different projects that I'm working on internally as well, trying to build up the rapport between housing and parishes, just so the communication lines are there. And that's really what my remit stems from. I do apologise, I will get back to you, but I do have 42 parishes, so I will get back to you, but if I don't get it back immediately, it's not because I'm ignoring you. I'm just probably caught up in a meeting somewhere or everything's changed, but that's really me. Is there any questions you have?
I mean, we're quite fortunate that we've got 2 borough councillors who are also parish councillors, so as I say, fortunate that way. I think it's quite good you come in this evening because we've got environmental things to talk about, so I don't know if you're staying or...
I will stay for a bit, but I do have to nip off.
Welcome.
I mean, I've dealt with Yasmin quite a lot for planning scheme and other things, and just how impressed I am that she always gets back really quick on the emails and, really, really helpful for anything that I don't know and ask her. She's been really, really helpful, so thank you.
Thank you very much for that.
Thank you. Right. Onto the agenda proper. We've read the apologies for absence.
And also the RFO.
Of the RFO, Mike Curden, also. We've all seen copies of the last minutes, the last meeting. Anything on that?
No.
If not, another proposer. Councillor Williams and the seconder. Councillor Howard. All in favour? Unanimous?
No, because
I wasn't here.
Councillor
Sorry.
Just to be all clear.
These rose-tinted glasses. Right. Number 4, declarations of interests. Changes to the register of interests. Anyone Declarations of pecuniary interests.
Item 11 pay scheme, as I've previously been contracted as manager and my daughter is employed as staff.
Myself and my wife has previously been employed as manager, and my daughter is employed as staff.
Thank you. Anyone else?
Yeah. 8.1, the awarding of community contractor, as I'm the director of one of the companies that has tendered.
Any requests for dispensations? No. Marching on. Right, we got. Well, chat amongst yourselves. There's a small musical interlude. Right, interesting part now. I know, apologies to members of the public, I know you've only just arrived, but we will have to ask you to leave now because this is the moment of the co-option of the two parish councillors, which will take place now. Everyone leaves?
Yeah. If you just carried up to
So if everyone leaves, and just Carrie, if you could stay, please.
stop filming the next section.